Welcome back, guys. CryptoFly channel. Today we'll talk about Ordi USDT trading pair with my customer set updates. Let's dive in, guys. You remember these charts from FHTX Hobby, previous Hobby, since May 2023, and we used the intention accumulation pump model. And for everyone who asked it, will we see the altcoin season, guys? Take a look. Just an example here. It was a pretty good ride. Over than 2,000, I guess, even 3,000% gains here. Yes, over than 3,000% gains during that 2023, 2024. 3,000% gains, it's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. And I already explained it you and showed you the examples like H-bar just reached 2,000% gains in 2021. So what next for Ordi? Do I believe in new all-time high or not? Guys, it's just rhetorical question. We can believe in whatever we want, right? But I'm more about a conservative price targets because this cycle, like all cycles, are totally different. But this one especially because we got institutional now into the market. We get too much oversaturated market with the meme coins, with random meme sector, AI agents, layer 1, layer 2, layer 0, and all of this stuff around. And we don't have enough liquidity to put the price on all tokens to new all-time high again. Technically, it's possible to see the new all-time high again because of three rise pattern. For example, listing, drop, bounce, correction, and now the impulse. I don't know how high. It can be the 1, 2, 3. Maybe 110, 120. It's hard to say now. I'm gonna show you on my indicator set what's going on now locally and globally. You remember the intention accumulation pump model here. After listing on HTX, we dump it to the best zone to buy. Based on this strategy, it was not a mistake. Accumulate order here, here. We going higher. So imagine from let's say $3, almost 200. It was an amazing profit. Now, while here, everybody's screaming, we're going to this 1,500, 400, and all of this random stuff. I marked the zone of interest. People laughing, like usual, right? But we landed again to the same zone, and we get reaction. Why? Because everything what we see on the chart is just basic algorithm. And until this algorithm works, we have to work with this. So, next step, this is a zone for fixation swing trades. One take. If you accumulate it here, it was not a mistake. Accumulate in average, for example, here, you can buy in 674, 536, 38. In average, is like $6. Pump 130%. Now you could withdraw initial deposit, leave free tokens. This is a zone where we need to fix some swing trades or withdraw initial deposit again. If you took a risk here, because in a moment here in April, now we talk after the fact, but in the moment, the people here, it's like a time where you need to take an action or not take an action. It will be also the action. Buy here or not. Next step, accumulation, absolutely still the same. Model, relevant until we trade in these blocks and not invalidate the listing price. Pretty simple model. And take a look how the price drop it here and like confirmation, respect the level. Next steps, guys. Middle term targets would be good to see some this consolidation, yearly open. For all tokens now, the yearly open can be like a magnet. Summer or autumn is hard to say when. Maybe even the May is hard to say because of news now, because of the Trump, because of a lot of stuff, you know. But yearly open is like a magnet for alts. Daily, guys, take a look. We already bounced it here, 100% again. Now it's okay because we're ready. Sweep it. This liquidity pool on the daily. This one, like you can see here. Let's mark like line. This one. So we sweep the liquidity. So we hunt stop losses. Would be okay to see there's some pullback. Some pullback to the, I don't know, maybe to the weekly, but I'm not sure we will see because usually you can see something like this one, you know, you need to invert scale. It's okay, you know, to see something like, so we grab liquidity, something like this one to fill the gap, daily one, bounce to the weekly open or even to the monthly, and continue rally higher, you know, to the yearly open like this. In this case, it can be this summer, it can be the double bottom, you know, like 1, 2, double bottom, the size will be here, size of that double bottom. So it's logical to see. And to buy now or not, it's only up to you. On the spot, guys, even now, if you want to take a risk here, potential it's 100%. If we talk about global targets, you know, here, if we zoom out, here, what we can see? Full fill on the monthly, 1691. Here's no gaps. Here's no gaps. Nothing. So we got like a full fill here. This like a magnet. Let's mark like a target. This one target, yearly open target, and this liquidity pool. So this liquidity pool, we got a three main targets. Bullish one, because we close this full fill. Here, it was a monthly gap. Around here, I share with you the video. So it was logical to wait the zones here because it was a monthly gap. It was the 0.5 level by FIB OK zone based on rotation accumulation pump model, and we get reaction. So here, based on risk ratio, it was a good entry, logical entry. Now, the logical continuation, it's a full fill on a monthly 1695 and yearly open. So it looks like this order flow. We can bounce to the 50% of this order flow. Next step is 2744. So based on this model, now it's still okay. Accumulate Ordi with the targets 2779 and even 52. After that, we have to take a look what's going on the markets, what will happen with the BTC dominance, you know, with Ethereum, with the sentiment around, you know, with the macro, geopolitics, and all of this stuff. Technically, we still bullish. With local correction this week, next week, weekly open 1026, monthly 788. Take a look, guys, with indicator set. Weekly. All this period, somebody accumulated ordinal. Accumulation, without the variances, so everything okay. Here was a distribution, so it's like a free capitulation since beginning of December 24 till end of April. Capitulation zone. Nobody believe in it already. Now we bounce it, and this is a disbelief, just a disbelief. So we trade now in the range like 12.95. It looks like same when we traded 29.34. That's why the reward to the yearly open is more than real. And direction, we at the bottom. Daily, for everybody who wanna take a risk now, why we can see the correction. We can see the bounce even to 1684 and drop. Why? Because locally, now it's AFRIA. Soon we will see the signals to out of that token, and most likely we can see some correction like this one. It can be the divergence on a daily, and it can be the drop to $10. If we will drop to $10, it's going to be okay zone for continuation. Flash crash, guys, you remember it's this next block, 348, 264. So guys, everything still relevant. So that's it. Let's check with money power indicator. Money power here. This was the zone where the whales mostly fix a profit. Every side bears divergence. This one. Money inflow here, bounce. And the whales, like I showed you, since beginning of December, start accumulate aggressively. Ordi 1, 2 weeks in a row, 1695, 968, and 5. So in average, the entry could be like, I don't know, 10, for example. So 10, they can fix the profit most likely at the yearly open. At the yearly open, I guess we will see the main middle term targets, seller pressure and money outflow. Take a look, trade on. Sell. Guys, this was a signal to buy. It was a logical take profit, sell, sell. All this simply is local buybacks, buybacks again. Daily. What I told you before here. December, January, a lot of signals to intraday buy signals. Here's a take profit. Now no signal to sell yet. Take profit, guys, indicator is weekly. Yes, this is why we underrate it. So Ordi trade under fundamental value. So it's really important because it's so underrated talking now on these current prices. So on the weekly time frame, when we trade under fundamental value, it can be there. Test, fulfill of monthly gap, rejection at the fundamental value, drop even to the monthly open. And the reward will be, believe it or not, to the take profit line. It's 44.59 at this current moment. All lines are dynamic. And the exit line 50.30. And with a weak candle, we can sweep this liquidity pool. So that's it. And after that, when we reach the take profit line and exit line on the weekly, we'll talk about or continuation or, I don't know, or rejection, and we're going down. Daily, we trying breaking out this one, exit line, but reject. 12-hour time frame, this is what I would like to see. I would like to see retest. Of course, I wish to see retest, but I'm not sure when. So retest of the buy line. Buy line now it's $5, but I don't think so. We'll drop now to the $5. And for the fundamental value, it's $3.79. All lines, like you can see, start curve higher. So guys, all targets I showed you. Of course, the best time it's buy when we trade on the fundamental value here. So drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce. You can buy every single time when we drop on the fundamental value, you know, with the stop losses, of course, or at the buy line. So all targets, guys, I explained it to you. If you would like to trade with my customer Chris what showed in this video, just write me DM, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button. Don't forget join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.